Archangel Michael says, the ground beneath you has started to shift because of what you did last. One single decision, one final step, and now the ripple is spreading into places you never imagined. The unseen world has already taken notice, and forces both for you and against you are preparing to act. The silence in the air is not empty, it is waiting. Waiting to reveal what your last move has unlocked, waiting to show you who was secretly watching. This is no ordinary turn of events, it is a storm that is already forming in the distance. You may feel restless tonight, unable to explain the heaviness in your chest. That is because the truth is rushing toward you faster than you are ready for. And this truth will not arrive quietly. It will arrive like thunder shaking the walls of your life. The news you are about to hear will leave you stunned. It is shocking, powerful, and deeply connected to your last action. It will expose what was hidden, and you will not be able to unhear it. Type Amen to get blessing 333. A door that was once locked has been forced open, and now eyes are on you. They thought you were blind, but your last move made the light shine directly into their darkness. That light is what will make them panic now. Someone close to you is trembling because they know what's coming. They can feel that their lies, their games, and their hidden schemes are about to collapse. The move you made pulled the first string, and now the whole web is unraveling. Your enemies cannot hide anymore. Every whisper they spoke behind your back is being carried into the open. Every betrayal they plotted is being pushed into the daylight. And you, without knowing it, became the key to this unraveling. The heaviness you feel is not just fear, it is destiny stepping into your life. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The message rushing toward you is unstoppable. It carries both the weight of your past and the reward of your faith. You thought your last move was small, but heaven saw it as enormous. What you chose broke patterns that had held you down for years. It shook the foundation of people who believed they had control over you. And now, those people are restless because they see their power slipping. This shocking news will arrive like lightning across your sky. You will see names revealed, truths spoken, and intentions exposed. And it will all trace back to the moment you acted with courage. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear what is coming, for it is not destruction, it is revelation." It will sting at first, but the sting is proof that falsehoods can no longer stay near you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The air is electric with anticipation. The spiritual realm is moving pieces like a giant game of chess, and your move was the one that forced checkmate. Now the players who thought they were in control are being cornered. You will hear voices of regret. They will say they never expected this to happen. But the truth is, they always knew your light could break their shadows if you acted at the right time. This is why your last move is so critical. It was not just about survival, it was about awakening. It was the moment heaven had been waiting for, and you delivered it. And now, the news will find you, carrying names, carrying facts, carrying the very proof that you were right all along. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The shocking current of truth is already moving closer to your ears. The steps of those who once hid in silence are beginning to echo louder. They cannot escape the sound of exposure that is chasing them. Your last move was like striking a match in a dark cave. At first, only a faint glow appeared, but soon the entire space was filled with light. And in that light, their faces were revealed. They are restless now, pacing and whispering, hoping their secrets will not spill out. But the weight of destiny has no mercy on liars. What was hidden will not stay hidden. And you, though you did not plan it, will become the one who witnesses the unveiling. The very people who tried to break you will now tremble in the brightness you created. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Every message they sent in private will come to the surface. Every meeting they had in secret will now echo into the open. Your last move placed a mirror before them, and the mirror refuses to lie. Some will try to twist the story. They will say it was never their fault. But deep inside, they know their actions are about to burn in the fire of truth. You are about to hear names that will shock you. These names are tied to betrayal, jealousy, and silent destruction. But now the chains of silence have been shattered. Archangel Michael says, "The winds of justice are blowing strongly, and nothing can stop the current." It is not destruction, but purification that is on its way. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The heaviness you feel in your chest is a signal. It is heaven whispering that something massive is about to fall before your feet. The waiting is almost over. Your enemies never thought this moment would arrive. They believed they had silenced you forever. But your last move shattered the spell they placed over your destiny. They will now run, they will panic, they will stumble under their own lies. For once, the mask they wore cannot be held anymore. Their face is about to be revealed. And when you hear the news, it will send shivers through your body. It will shock you, but it will also free you. Because freedom always comes with revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The ground is already shaking beneath their feet. The walls they built with deception are cracking wide open. You will see the cracks for yourself very soon. The power of your last decision has grown into a storm. That storm is not against you, it is against those who try to stand in your way. And it will sweep them aside like leaves in the wind. They will watch in disbelief as their schemes collapse. The lies they whispered so confidently will now turn against them. Their own words will be their downfall. And you, chosen one, will rise higher through this moment. What felt like a simple move to you was actually a divine strike of lightning against darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The hourglass has already turned, and the last grains of sand are falling faster than before. The people who thought they were safe are now watching their time slip away. Every second is pulling their secrets closer to the surface. You may not see it yet, but whispers about you are already being exchanged. They know that a wave is rising, and that wave carries the truth they tried to bury. Their fear is the proof of what is about to break open. Your last move was the key, and now every locked door is swinging open. The sound of those doors crashing is echoing through their lives. They cannot hide in their rooms of silence anymore. Soon you will feel the shock of news arriving like lightning in your veins. You will realize that your courage did not just protect you, it exposed what was done in the shadows. Type Amen to get blessing 222. One after another, the masks are slipping. The smiles that once fooled everyone are fading into panic. Their voices are trembling, and they know their performance is about to end. You will see their true colors, painted in desperation. They may try to explain, they may try to twist the story, but the cracks in their mask will be too large to repair. The truth is already bleeding out. Your spirit is rising, even if you don't feel it yet. That rising spirit is what makes them afraid. It is the reason they are losing grip on everything they built. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm, for what is shaking now is not you, it is them." The earth beneath them cannot hold the weight of their lies anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is a storm forming in their eyes. They can sense the light approaching, and it blinds them before it even arrives. They cannot stand against what heaven has decided. Your last step was a declaration, even if you did not mean it that way. That declaration called down the winds of truth. And now those winds are sweeping across every corner where they once hid. The messages they sent are surfacing. The actions they thought were invisible are glowing like fireflies in the dark. And soon, they will no longer belong to silence, they will belong to you. And when you hear it, your heart will tremble not in fear, but in release. The truth will sting, but it will also set your path free. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Already the unseen is aligning. You may notice strange signs around you, shivers in the night, lights flickering, sudden silence in the air. These are not accidents, they are signals of what is coming. Your last move triggered a chain reaction. The moment you stood up, even quietly, heaven roared like thunder. And that roar is still echoing, clearing the path in front of you. Those who wanted you trapped are restless now. Their plans no longer feel secure. They are losing sleep, pacing floors, biting nails, knowing exposure is close. And soon, the shocking news will arrive to you as a sudden revelation. It will hit your ears and your spirit at once. It will leave no room for denial. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The shocking news is circling closer like a hawk in the sky. It watches from above, ready to swoop down with a force you cannot avoid. Every heartbeat is bringing you nearer to the moment of impact. You may have felt sudden chills lately. That is because the truth is already brushing against your spirit. It wants to be revealed, but it is waiting for the perfect strike. Your last move created a doorway. Through that doorway, light has entered, and with it, the shadows are being chased out. This is why the people who hid behind you now feel exposed. The silence they once controlled has turned into noise. That noise is their panic, their whispers, their desperate attempts to cover what cannot be covered anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The energy is shifting around you. If you pause, you can almost hear it, the crackling sound of destiny breaking chains. These are the chains that once kept you blinded. They never thought you would act. They believed you would always stay still. But your decision shocked them, and now it shocks the universe itself. The news that is rushing toward you is heavy, like thunder rolling across the mountains. It will strike hard, and when it does, nothing will remain hidden. All illusions will collapse. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your spirit, for the revelation cannot be undone once it arrives." It is a one-way path, and you are already on it. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They are running now, not with their feet, but with their minds. Their thoughts are racing, searching for ways to escape the truth. But there is no place left for them to hide. The moment your last move echoed, the veil began to tear. And through that tear, heaven poured its light. That light is now flooding every dark corner. The shocking news will come in a sudden wave. It will break into your life, not gently, but like glass shattering on the floor. You will not be able to ignore it. And though it will surprise you, it will also strengthen you. Because you will finally see what your spirit already knew deep down. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The clock is ticking, and the sound grows louder with every passing second. They know their time is short, and the pressure is crushing them. What they built on lies is collapsing. Your last decision was the hammer that struck the first crack. That crack has grown, and now the entire structure is trembling. No one can rebuild what heaven has chosen to break. The shocking news carries both endings and beginnings. It will end illusions, but it will begin clarity. It will close false doors, but it will open the right ones. And you will stand at the center of it all, the chosen one who dared to make a move when silence was demanded. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The storm of revelation is gathering at your doorstep. You can almost feel the vibration in the air, as if the walls themselves know what is coming. This is not imagination, it is reality breaking open. Your last move was the trigger, the spark that set fire to the silence. That fire is now unstoppable, spreading through every hidden room where lies once lived. They are terrified of its glow. The shocking news will arrive without warning. It will not knock politely, it will break through with force. And once it enters, nothing will ever be the same again. You will find yourself standing in a moment that feels both frightening and freeing. Frightening because it shakes everything, freeing because it shows you truth at last. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Those who conspired against you are trembling. They thought they buried their actions deep enough to remain safe forever. But the light of heaven sees through every layer. You may notice sudden shifts, dreams, visions, even random feelings that make no sense. These are not random, they are pieces of the revelation preparing to arrive. Signs that your spirit is already connected. The web of deceit is tearing apart. Threads are snapping, one by one, until the whole design collapses. Nothing woven against you will stand much longer. Archangel Michael says, "Remain calm in this storm, for you are not its target, you are its reason." The truth is coming for them, not for you. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The air carries a strange heaviness now. It is the weight of secrets being forced into the light. They can no longer remain hidden, no matter how they struggle. Your last decision broke open a timeline that could not be stopped. That single step created a shift so powerful, the spiritual realm itself leaned forward. And now the earthly realm is following. When the news arrives, your body may tremble. Your heart will race, your hands may even shake. But know this, it is the proof of victory arriving to you. They are already whispering in fear, trying to find someone to blame. But they cannot blame you, because it was heaven that guided your last move. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Shadows are falling apart. Those who walked in disguise are being dragged into the open. Their faces will be revealed, and their intentions laid bare. The shocking news will not only expose them, it will empower you. You will finally see who was for you and who was against you. The separation will be clear as daylight. You may even feel a strange peace once it happens. That peace will not come from the absence of chaos, but from the presence of clarity. The storm clears the sky. And in that clear sky, your path forward will shine brighter than ever before. What once seemed uncertain will suddenly become undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The news that is approaching cannot be stopped by any human hand. It is already written, already sealed, and already carried by the winds of destiny. What they tried to cover is now too heavy to stay hidden. Your last action shook the ground more than you realized. It sent shockwaves that traveled into the unseen, pulling out buried truths. Those truths are now rising like fire from the ashes. The people who once laughed in secret are now silent. Their silence is not peace, it is fear. Fear of the moment their names are spoken aloud. And when the revelation arrives, it will strike like thunder across your life. You will hear it and feel it in your very bones. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The walls of their lies are collapsing. One brick after another is falling to the ground, exposing everything inside. They cannot rebuild what has already been destroyed. You may see them act strangely now, avoiding eye contact, changing their tone, pretending nothing is wrong. But the truth is, everything is wrong for them. They are running from the light. Your last move has given you unseen strength. It is the reason their shadows cannot touch you anymore. It is the reason the storm is striking them and not you. Archangel Michael says, your courage was the weapon they never expected. That single weapon has defeated more than you will ever know. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The shocking news is not far, it is right around the corner. You will hear it suddenly, and it will catch your breath away. It will feel like the world paused for a moment. The truth will be undeniable. Even those who doubted you will have no choice but to see the light. They will finally understand what you carried all along. The ones who betrayed you will try to hide, but their shame will follow them everywhere. No mask can cover what has been revealed. Their faces will tell the story. And you, chosen soul, will rise above it all. Because while they fall into the pit they dug, you will stand on solid ground. Type Amen to get blessing 777. This moment was destined. Long before your last move, heaven prepared the stage. Every step you took was leading here. Now the curtains are lifting. The hidden scene is being revealed, and every actor who played against you will be seen for who they are. Their performance has ended. Your spirit already knows this truth. That is why you have felt restless, why you could not shake the sense that something big was about to happen. You were sensing the arrival. The shocking news is heaven's way of clearing the path. Nothing will remain the same after it reaches your ears. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The energy around you is vibrating stronger with every passing hour. It is no longer a whisper, it is a roar waiting to burst through. The shocking news is ready to land in your life. They are restless now, unable to sleep peacefully. Their thoughts are loud, their secrets heavy, and their fear unshakable. They know the clock is running out. Your last move was like striking a bell that cannot be silenced. Its sound is traveling everywhere, and every corner of their world is shaking. They cannot cover their ears from this truth. And soon, you will stand face to face with the reality that has been hidden. That moment will feel both terrifying and liberating at once. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The silence before the storm is nearly over. You can sense the weight in the atmosphere, like the air holding its breath. That is the universe preparing for revelation. The shocking news is not just about them, it is about you. It will show you the strength you never realized you carried. It will mark the end of what drained you. They are already exposed in the unseen. Heaven has stripped them of every false covering. Their truth is already naked before the light. Archangel Michael says, "The sword of justice is already drawn, and it will not return without striking." The time of hiding is gone. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The footsteps of truth are echoing louder now. Each hour feels heavier because revelation is closer than ever. You are standing on the edge of a great unveiling. Your last action was the trigger. It awakened forces that had been waiting in silence for too long. Now those forces are fully awake and moving fast. The shocking news will crash into your life like waves breaking on rocks. The sound of it will echo for days. But the echo will not break you, it will set you free. Those who thought they won are now realizing they have lost everything. Their pride has turned to dust in their own hands. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The storm of destiny is not something anyone can stop. It is not in human control anymore. It belongs to heaven, and heaven has decided it is time. You may feel nervous, but remember, nervous. And once it comes, you will feel lighter, even in your shock. Because finally, what was done in silence will be shouted into the open. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The air is no longer still, it carries a vibration of truth that cannot be silenced. Each moment feels heavier because revelation is pressing closer. The shocking news is only steps away from your ears. Your last move has opened a pathway. Through that pathway, light is flooding in with unstoppable force. That light is exposing everything that once lived in darkness. They are crumbling under the weight of exposure. Every whisper, every plan, every secret is now turning into fire against them. They cannot run from what is already chasing them. And when it reaches you, the news will not be gentle. It will burst through like a storm, tearing down walls, leaving only truth standing. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The faces that once smiled falsely at you will soon be unmasked. They cannot pretend any longer, for the mask is breaking in their own hands. Their lies will be carved open by the truth. You may not expect the speed of this revelation. It will come suddenly, and it will hit you deeply. But this is how destiny always moves, swiftly, when the time is right. Your spirit already senses it. That strange heaviness, those restless thoughts, the sudden signs around you, all of them are signals. They are warnings that the storm is about to arrive. Archangel Michael says, the truth is not meant to harm you but to protect you. It will shock you, but it will also shield you from greater harm. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The ground of lies is breaking apart beneath their feet. They are stumbling, unable to stand steady anymore. Their foundation has collapsed. Your last move was the final strike. It shook everything they built, and now the walls are falling faster than they can repair. They are powerless against this unraveling. The shocking news will arrive like thunder at midnight. It will tear through the silence, and no one will be able to ignore its sound. It will demand attention. And you will be at the center of it, standing stronger than before. Because this revelation is proof of your victory. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The storm grows louder by the hour. Even now, you can feel the shift in energy around you. It is destiny moving closer with every breath you take. The people who thought they could outrun justice are trembling. Their eyes are restless, their hands unsteady, their hearts filled with dread. They cannot control what is unfolding. This shocking news is the wave they feared most. It will sweep through and leave nothing hidden. Every word they spoke in the dark will echo in the open. And once the truth arrives, their shadows will vanish forever. You will see the light that was meant for you all along. Type Amen to get blessing 777.